Hi, I'm Paul Fazio from Sonny's Enterprises, and in this video I'd like to introduce you to the BayWash division of Sonny's, which was introduced in 2006. And BayWash will be focusing on premium equipment for the in-bay market. Today we're going to be discussing the i5, which is our first product that we introduced back at the show in March of 2006, which is a 5-brush machine that we have now for the in-bay market. We introduced the i5 machine because we feel that the in-bay market is going to be moving more and more to the friction side, away from touch-free, because of the development of what's happening within the segment of the industry itself. We saw a need for a premium unit that could wash, dry, and shine a car quickly and efficiently with the same kind of results that we're seeing in the tunnel market, that, of course, that we're the leader in. And as we looked at it more and more, and we saw all the different types of options offered by our competitors, we realized that we wanted to approach the market differently here also. So as we took a look at how we were going to design the machine, and we already had decided then to take some of the components that we had from the tunnel side and bring it into the in-bay, we used the same structure that we do also in the framing of the in-bay, using the same 4x4 aluminum structure. And we had looked at some of the other pieces we see in the environment, and we see the bent steel or bent aluminum. So we didn't want to go that route. We wanted a machine that would really last for years, just like we built in the tunnel side of what we do. It comes already set for reclaim, for spar-free rinse, has onboard 3-color foam, is set up to do the same wash process that we do in the tunnel, in that it's a 5-step program. So we have the 2 pre-soaks. The wheel cleaning product is different than the other products, so that we make sure we get clean rims. We know how important that is out in the marketplace today. We then have the drying agent and then the sealant waxes. So by using the 2-step same process that we use in our typical tunnels with a high and a low pH versus just using one or the other, it also helps set the car up better for its drying. By doing that, then, in that small environment with the 45 horsepower that comes standard on our unit, we truly do deliver a dry product at the end of the cycle time. You'll notice that on the i5 there are a lot of the different pieces that we've developed through the conveyor market, along with the different materials that we found that we needed to get that product just the way we wanted it. So you'll notice on the i5 that there's multiple different types of fabrics used in order to deliver that consistent product in that time frame. Probably one of the most misunderstood pieces of Sonny's is direct. We're going to go the same way in BayWash as we do with our tunnel product, in that we will have resellers out in the field supporting us. But we keep that relationship with the client through what we call our direct marketing program. So although you'll be using a local reseller, local distributor to help you in the field, you will still have someone here at the factory, along with the ability for the factory to monitor your machine if you so desire us to do so through the internet. And we'll then be able to give you the support both from in the field through the distributor or factory direct from Sonny's. Then if you have ever seen the factory tour of our facility, you'll realize we have over 14,000 parts, over $9 million in stock of all the parts you'll need. God forbid you have a problem where they're ready to send it to you. And if it's on a weekend, we are registered with the airline, so we can put a part on an airplane and get it to you. Now remember, we still use open architecture, so for most of those parts, need be, you can get them local. But if you prefer to get it through Sonny's, we'll be happy to deliver it to you next day on an airplane, however you need it. And that's why we came out with the BayNet part of the product. The BayNet piece is how we then connect your unit through our controller to the internet. And then by doing that, you can monitor it through your controller, through your computer in the office. It can call your pager, it can call your distributor, it can call us. So you can have it set up any way you want to make sure then the minute there's a problem with that machine, that we know about it or your distributor knows about it, it'll tell them exactly what the problem is with the machine. So if it does require a service call, the service tech will know what to bring with them when they come out and not waste time having to go back to their shop, get the pieces they need, and come back out to see you. We know how important it is to keep that machine up and running. We know that's the only way the machine makes any money. So we've tried to design everything we could possibly to keep that machine functioning for you. So when it comes time to make that decision on your next in-bay, why don't you take a closer look at Sonny's? What you'll find is we've enhanced the back-end infrastructure that we created for the tunnel side of the market for you guys also in the in-bay market. The infrastructure I'm speaking of, the CAD department that can help you with your pre-design, your blueprinting, all your mechanical drawings that you need, the back-end side of our sales force that will help you to coordinate your project. Also, we have the capability of coming out in the field and doing site inspection or construction inspections. And of course, we have the national network now of guys that can help you in the field as our distributors to make sure the installation and then going forward, your service is maintained going forward so that you make sure that the machine stays profitable for you. We know more and more that you guys, as you look at these machines, have seen they can really become good profit pieces for you and not just something you have to have on your property. Let us make that the best project it can be.